Okay, we're back. That was a frustrating moment. I haven't used this software in a while, and I had to figure out how to do a couple things again. Hello, welcome. I'm the spiritual Genie Moon, feminine Tabata, however you know me. I am here to cover the devastating fires that are happening in California. You're not going to hear me call them wildfires. And y'all know why. You know how it goes around here. Okay, you know what we be doing. And we're gonna do some live coverage, and also we're gonna make some comparisons. We're gonna talk about and look at comparisons to the Maui and the Paradise fires, and even the fires that happen in Chile. We're gonna look at some stuff. I didn't know how to share screen with you guys before, so I was like panicking. And yeah, so let's just get right into it. And let me start this live just like I started the last one by saying, my prayers go out to everyone in California. I am in the Pacific Northwest, so I'm close by, but I'm not in California, but I am from California, and I have family there, and it's really sad what's happening, I feel bad for everyone except for the people that had anything bad to say about Palestine. Sorry to say. I'm not petty like that. Sorry, guys. A couple little adjustments, and yeah, we're good. Hello. Welcome. Sorry I had to shut down my other live. Hopefully people can make it back and hang out with me for a little while we, cover this event. It's really crazy. Like more and more of these things are happening. Kind of seems like commonplace nowadays, right? Like they're trying to normalize all of this, but like there's really something very strange about all of these events happening so simultaneously, back to back, so close together, right? So let me turn this music off real quick. It's just that's our song, we had to go with that one. We've got only a few options here, and that's the one that we choose. All right, so I'm gonna try and do this again. I realized I can't be in the same, has to be in a different window. All right, so yeah, that's just like a still image of a video of some live footage. Let me go over there. Okay, oops. And you got a lot of people in the chat saying free Palestine. And, I hate to say that it's, like what if our tax dollars, they're talking that it's going to cost billions to, it's going to cost billions to rebuild. They're already talking about the rebuild, and, they're saying it's going to cost billions, but like FEMA's going to cover it and this and that. And we've seen how our government treats people that are dealing with these disaster situations. We've seen with the hurricanes that happened in North Carolina. We've seen with what happened in Lahaina and Maui, Paradise, right? Like we've seen with Hurricane Katrina. Our government doesn't really take very good care of our own people, whilst at the same time sending, billions of dollars overseas, essentially, to Ukraine to unalive children in Palestine. And quite frankly, it's a slap in the face. And I think everyone should be upset with the powers that be. I saw that they also potentially arrested a suspect, arson suspect, right? But that's very like, I'm just going to go ahead and say that's very LAPD to so quickly just like have their hands on somebody, have to place the blame, right? Have to deflect. And that seems like all that these government officials do during these horrific disasters where people are just in a state of shock and chaos as their entire lives have literally turned to ash before them, you know? Where are the governments? Why are all of our tax dollars going to fund G-side? Excuse the censorship. To fund G-side and to, you know, fund wars that really have nothing to do with us. Sorry, I'm trying to multitask here and I can't do it. We're on live now. What does it say? Upcoming. We are live, aren't we? Oh, that's the other one. What channel are we on? We should be live on this channel. I don't know. It seems like I could be having some technical difficulties today. Should be showing that I'm live now. I don't know why it's not showing on my phone. Oh, goodness sake. Anyway, we're just going to roll with it, you know. Oh, wow. Thank you so much for the super thanks, Nadia, on my other video. You guys are awesome. You know, it's all really strange. It's all strange. Okay, why? And look at this. We've got 10, the count of unalive people is going up. We've got 10 dead right now and 180,000 told to evacuate amid apocalyptic scenes of destruction. I mean, from the looks of it, it's really looking like end times, isn't it? It's crazy out there. So, I mean, buckle up, baby, because we're all going to have to band together because I really don't see like our government giving us any help or assistance at this point, which I know our Palestinian brothers and sisters have experienced already thus far. Oh my gosh, I got a new, you know what's going on too is I got a new laptop and apparently I don't know how to do anything anymore. What? Now what happened? Oh dear. Oh my gosh. Am I sharing Suno now? Oh, it's just sharing anything that I click on, huh? Weird. Okay, that's different. It is different. Yeah, okay. Sorry, guys. You got to bear with me, please. We'll get back into the swing of things. I'm used to streaming on TikTok now, and it's a lot harder on YouTube. I will say that, especially if you're not like prepared in the right way. There it is. Okay. Let's share this. Take one little pause real quick while I share this. And then we'll get going. There's nobody really in here right now, any heckin' way. But if anyone, maybe we'll give everybody like a second really to come back, kind of who was tried to come here in the beginning. Alrighty. Yeah. No, I have all these heckin' windows open. Where did the other one go? Whatever happened to good old-fashioned mouse, you know? Oh my god, I really moved it down. Okay. Wow, really having some technical difficulties. Okay. So we stopped sharing screen, I think. There we go. No, I can't. Dear Lord. Okay, I cannot. This is not my day for this. I mean, let's try again. All right. So anyway, you guys can see this. I don't know who's watching right now. That's totally fine. But we've got this. We've got live coverage going on. We've got the mainstream mafia over here. California wildfire live updates. We already saw that. So let's see. Here we go. They're fueling this narrative, right, of like global warming, of course. And they're saying that there's really no way to know right now exactly like what to really know what's exactly going on. Um, because yeah, it's just chaos. I mean, everything is up in flames. They don't know, they really don't know like what the true count likely is right now. So, you know, we do have this narrative, of course, of global warming, which makes it a lot easier to digest, right? 20,000 acres of the Palisades fire, Palestine, 5 blazes. Whoa. Yeah, I know it's spreading. So we have the Palisades fire burning 20,000 acres and has destroyed an estimated 5,000 structures and is only 8% contained as of today. We have the Eaton fire also in Pasadena that has burned across nearly 14,000 acres and destroyed at least 4,000 structures. And that one is only 3% contained today. I'm just going to close these YouTube tabs so that way we don't get, oops. Oh, dear goodness. Confused. Okay. Bear with me, like I said. Okay. And, you know, we've got the Hollywood Hills burning as well. And they're definitely saying it's going to spread. Like, they seem very sure that it's going to spread. I've been paying attention to the verbiage that they use. And it's really interesting. You know, they said for sure it's going to spread. Like, they're going to call in the National Guard, but this is for everybody's security and their safety. And like, I really don't trust it. I really don't trust when like they are saying they're going to, you know, initiate martial law essentially to keep us safe, right? Everything they do, they're doing it all for us, right? Not to us, for us. And there's just such eerie, we're going to make some eerie comparisons to like, you know, the Maui fires and the Paradise fires as well. I mean, it honestly looks the same. You have scenes of cars that are burned like right there in the streets. It looks like, it does look post-apocalyptic. It's freaky, you know, it's freaky. It's taking me right back to Maui. And that was so devastating and so traumatic for everybody. And those people are still suffering in Maui. People are still displaced. People are still like gonna have years and years of, you know, damage recon to make up for this. So sorry about the bumpy start on this and my videos, but you know, I haven't been over here for a while. And like I said, it's steering a different, we're steering a different ship here, okay? Right. Yeah, shame on all of you that work for the mainstream media. So I say I really don't trust the mainstream. But hey, I got a lot of coverage. This was just a couple hours ago. Mm-hmm. A drone, huh? Weird. And look at that. That's crazy. That is a huge part of California. What's that? Oh my God. Don't tell me there's no sound. Hold on. Hold on. Let's see. There's no sound, huh? Okay. There's like really a million things you have to make sure are like ready to go. Um, audio. My microphone is working, but Nadia, I love you so much. Is there no sound though? You can't hear. Can you not hear? Just let me know. You can hear me, but can you hear when I was playing the video as I'm screen sharing? Can you hear that? No. What? Oh my God. Okay. Try one more time. Okay, so that's weird. So it's not letting you hear the sound. Okay. Well, weird. Hmm. That's, I'm surprised. And I think if I even like add a new tab and then search, uh, let's see everything I see. I don't know how to like, hi, Colleen, welcome. Okay, so let's just confirm that you guys can't hear that. Okay, I just want to confirm whether you guys can hear that or not. Why? I don't like it's like why do they have to change things so much? Like I didn't realize that StreamYard, this streaming software, had changed so much since I used it last. Let me see. I gotta look this up really quick and figure out why we can't. I guess we don't really need to only watch videos, but yeah, I will look it up. Let's see. Share. You haven't selected the option to share audio when choosing what to share on your screen. Make sure to check the box specifically indicating that you want to share the computer sound along with. All right, let's stop it real quick. Let's try again. This one. To share audio, share a screen instead. Can you still not hear it? They're really calling it apocalyptic. They're driving it home that it's, yeah, pretty much feels like we're in the apocalypse. Right. Well, whatever. No sound. Um, there is a way to share sound. Well, I apparently can't figure it out. So, they're talking about that this is going to cost billions. This is going to cost billions of dollars to rebuild, and we don't even know yet the totality, excuse me, of the devastation. Right? We don't even know like what's going to be like when it's all said and done. A lot of people are forced now, displaced. Okay, interesting. It's almost like this kind of thing is happening all around the world right now, and the governments don't really seem to care. They're talking about donors and regular people supporting the people and FEMA. And yeah, we've seen how they respond to these situations, haven't we? How much money do you think they're going to give people for all their troubles? What, $700? $750? Wow, what a freaking insult. Look at this scene. It's a little reminiscent of a little place called Lahaina. It also looks like paradise. It's okay. I'll show you guys. I will show you what. Here, let me do this. I will show you guys that this is not a conspiracy. And a lot of people were really suspicious after, the Maui fires happened, for good reason. All right. There definitely is technology that is capable of doing things like causing heat to erupt in different places. Lasers, okay? There really is. And I'm going to show you guys today. And we've already gone over this in my channel, but like it's all just coming full circle. It's really crazy. So they're saying it's going to cost billions of dollars to rebuild, right? Yeah, okay. Really cool. It'd be nice if like we didn't send billions of dollars over to Ukraine and to like unalive children in Palestine. I mean, maybe we'd have more money to take care of our own people during times of disaster if we didn't send all of our money overseas to unalive innocent people. Okay. And I've got my sister Nadia here in the chat. I do want to use this as an opportunity to make a little plug right here. Nadia owns a charity, nonprofit organization called Ebony's Voice. And Ebony's Voice is a really amazing organization dedicated to supporting Palestinians in Gaza, helping them survive, allowing for people to safely donate and to sponsor families at $25 a month. We'll take a look at the Ebony's Voice website in a minute, and anybody can visit the website. And at any point that you're watching this video, I'll add a link to the website in the description after I'm done with this. And please, everybody, check out Ebony's Voice. And if you're interested in getting to know a family in Gaza and you want to help and you have even just a little bit to spare, we would absolutely love to have you guys. So let's see here. Okay. I'm going to open this tab here. Sorry, guys, one sec. Opening Ebony's Voice so I can share it with you guys. So you can see that this type of thing is literally what our Palestinians are going through every single day, right? Hello, Craig Percy, welcome. So we're just taking we just got started. I had a little bit of a rough start, so thank you everyone for bearing with me. Welcome for anyone that's coming in. Please hit the like button. Please support the live. Hit that bell notification so you can be notified every time I upload. We were just looking at some of the devastation. We were kind of updating what's going on. I'm going to try to see here if we can get some live updates going on, and we're going to make some comparisons to Maui. We're going to make some comparisons to Paradise. And I'm going to kind of go back down the rabbit hole that I had been going down when we were doing the Maui thing. We were looking at, the bunkers that the billionaires have, and like the fact that, DO technology is real, and they are investing also billions of dollars into this technology every year, which should really kind of freak people out, should worry people. It should definitely be a cause for concern. Who do you think that they are testing all of this technology for one day? Those that may uprise against them is truly what I believe. So I'm gonna just show you guys. Let's see. I have to stop sharing that one. Okay. And we were just talking about my friend here, Nadia, who owns a nonprofit, a charity which I volunteer for. And it is all for supporting the people of Gaza. We have right now about 16 families that we are working with. And we are currently looking for more people to sponsor families, to get to know them. You can have a one-on-one connection with the families. You can get updates from them. And it's really just an interesting thing to be able to connect with people around the world, and to help people out that are living through a G-side, which I think most of us could have never imagined we'd be seeing in 2024, right? So here is Ebony's Voice. Let me bring this over a little bit. So here's the website for Ebony's Voice. Really beautiful website. It's like very intuitively put together. It's easy to navigate. Ebony's Voice was started for Nadia's daughter when she was sick, when she was younger. And now that she's healed and strong and an ally and an activist herself, they decided to dedicate Ebony's Voice to the people of Gaza and Palestine. So Ebony's Voice for Gaza is really what it's called now. And it's such a beautiful thing. And I love Nadia. She's an amazing woman. And she is part of a huge team and community of people on TikTok that I've connected with over the last 9 months who are dedicated to free Palestine and to supporting families that are living through this hell that you can see right here. I mean, that looks kind of very similar to what's going on in California, right? It's all connected. Our tax dollars are going over to fund this. So that is why it is our responsibility to, pay attention, to do what we can, to help where we can, to donate if you possibly can. And if you can't, spread the word, make a video, get to know some Palestinian people. Like there's so many of them out there, over 2 million people who are displaced and just literally dying by massacres every single day. So we can improve their morale if we click this one. Let's see what it says here. We've got pictures. Some of our pictures come from some of our families. I do verification and vetting for families, and that's part of what we do as well. Before we ever take anybody on, we have to verify and make sure that they are where they are. So we're video chatting and having direct relationships with people in Palestine all the time. We'll get back to our regular program in a second here. But if anyone wants to screenshot that right there, you can scan and you can donate to the Ebony's Voice GoFundMe, which will help us be able to help more in the end. support psychologically. We've got therapists, we have mental health workers, we have healthcare professionals, we have all kinds of really amazing people coming on board. And Ebony's Voice is definitely just getting started and it's just growing. But I'm really happy to be a part of it and to be volunteering for them, and look forward to seeing Ebony's Voice grow and be able to help as many people as possible. I 100% vouch for this organization. We give 100%. All donations go 100% to the families. We do not keep any of that for ourselves. And you can see things here like this child. Poor child sitting here with no leg and a cast on the other leg, because there are literally more child amputees in Gaza than anywhere in the entire world. And this is a 25 by 3 piece of land, you guys. So it's insane. It's crazy. The devastation it's mind boggling, you know? And now we're seeing some crazy stuff happen in our own country too. And it's funny because my Palestinian families are they are so sweet and amazing. And like when they don't hear from me, they check on me, they worry about me. You know, they are like, oh my God, are you okay? Like we saw that there's fires in California, you know, they just are really some of the kindest, most amazing people that are experiencing levels of grief that, I mean, are just almost unimaginable. Really, we talk about 10 people passing away here, and every life is precious, and every life and is a loss, a great loss and a great sorrow for each family that has to suffer that, and for all of their friends and all of their loved ones. But everyone in Palestine has been through this. Everyone in Palestine has been through this. So thank our government for sending our tax dollars that could be helping people suffering the devastation of these disasters, for sending it to unalive people in Palestine. But if you want to help, because truly at this point, if we don't do something and our tax money is going over to fund this crap, then we are complicit. So yeah, Nadia is a longtime activist. Absolutely love her. She's just wonderful. Like I'm proud to be her friend. And all right, let's get back to what's going on here. You know what? Here, I will use, look at this. This pictures are crazy. Look at that. Wow. That is crazy. And you know, to be honest though, guys, like I'm not too far. Oh, we're not share. We got to share the other one now. I'm not too far away from California. I'm right up here in Oregon. So, you know, I'm praying that we don't have to deal with that right now, but we just had like an incredible amount of rain for like over a month. So I'm feeling like right now we probably won't really burn up here as much. But I mean, there is tons of like dead forests around here. Not dead forests, but there's a lot of dead wood and fallen trees and massive, you know, dry areas. So I guess anything's possible. But I would say right now we are probably not as at risk as this droughted area. Yeah. Man, it looks exactly like that. Looks like you can't tell the difference between Paradise and these fires that are happening right now. Hold tight real quick, so I'm gonna pull up some. Let's see, live fire coverage. I really don't like Fox News, but hey. Wildfire season has come early. It's freaking winter. This is weird. I'm sorry, but it is a little weird. Okay, that's... Oh yeah, and we can't hear sound. I mean, I guess it is what it is. Okay. Stop sharing and share this other window. I don't like how they've changed. I swear they changed StreamYard and I don't like it. I used to be able to select which tab I wanted to share, and now I have to share like the whole screen, so it's weird. Here's, I guess, live footage of Mount Wilson. Okay, not really a really good shot. What are we looking at? Like the roof of a building? It's showing Mount Wilson, one of the peaks in the San Gabriel Mountains near Pasadena, within the San Gabriel Mountains National Monument and Angeles National Forest in Los Angeles, and home of the famed Mount Wilson Observatory. Okay. The Eden fire at Mount Wilson is impacting the connection of this camera. All right, well, interesting. Wow, yeah, look, it's making its way up the hill. That's crazy. Oh, that was yesterday. I guess at sunrise. Really hazy over Santa Monica. It's the view from the Los Angeles airport, Ontario airport. It's looking kind of hazy up here a little bit, but I don't know if it was just fog or what. It kind of looked like it was probably smoke. So yeah, I don't know, y'all, but honestly, this stuff is real. Look at this. National Defense University Press, the premier professional, military, and academic publishing house. And this article says DEW are real and disruptive. We've looked at this before. This is the Sodium Guide Star at the Air Force Research Laboratory, Directed Energy Directorate's Starfire Optical Range. Wow. Researchers with AFRL use the Guide Star laser for real-time, high-fidelity tracking and imaging of satellites too faint for conventional adaptive optical imaging systems. Wow. The SOAR's world-class adaptive optics telescope is the second largest telescope in the Department of Defense. Oh, really interesting. That's considered an energy weapon. I had no idea. That's really weird. So I'm not saying anything, but I am just saying it's weird. And in the middle of LA, and like, I don't know, you guys. I mean, I just don't trust the government, and I never will. And I think that they are up to something super nefarious. And in a way, it's all literally connected. Like, all of this stuff is connected, okay? Luigi Mangione, the insurance thing, you know, it's really weird how, like, the insurance companies are just canceling. Let's see. Insurance cancels policies for fire. California. These California insurers cut policies before devastating fires. We will not call them wildfires. Which is like super telling. I mean, come on, man. And it's all connected, I'm telling you. Like the Luigi thing, to draw people out, to show who are the Katniss Everdeen's of our society, right? It had to do with the insurance companies. Don't you think a lot of these people are going to be disgruntled and really pissed off that they don't have insurance to cover the fire damage? I'm feeling a lot of people are going to be getting screwed out of all of this. They like to say, oh, the mayor and everyone, oh, we're going to take care of our people. Yeah, okay. Your people are going to take care of the people. You're going to rely on donors. What? So the insurance company is scamming everybody. Going to leave everybody out in the cold, essentially. Just like they are in Palestine, everyone displaced with nothing. How many people do you think are going to be disgruntled because of this? Because they got canceled by their insurance. And their homes, of some of them 50 years plus, have burned to the ground. Their dreams and hopes all in ashes. Yeah, this is going to piss some people off. I feel like they called in the National Guard as well. You know that it gives them the ability to enact martial law when we're under a state of emergency. It gives them the ability to enact martial law while we're under a state of emergency. They can call in the National Guard, and all it would take one day, and I've said this was my freaking prediction. First of all, I said, buckle up, 2024 into 2025 and beyond is going to be continued the most cataclysmic, worst disasters we've ever seen that are, in my opinion, unnatural. And on top of the G-side that's happening. But it's all being engineered. It's all engineered for us, and I'm starting to see how it's all coming together. Like literally Luigi Mangione, Palestine, Maui, Paradise, Chile, all of this, Morocco, Turkey, the earthquakes, the flooding, China, the weather modification. They've admitted to it. It's all real, y'all. Cloud seeding, directed energy weapons. This shit ain't a conspiracy. And who the fuck do you think they're adapting all of this for? I'm telling you, this is all connected. It's all connected. The biometric scanning of the drones, the getting people worked up, the trying to get us to rebel and to revolt against them. That's what they want. That's what they want. They want an uprising so that they can exercise martial law against us. And what are people going to do when they have no homes and they have nowhere to be? How do you fight back when you don't have anything? Now everyone that's displaced is going to be subject to looking to the government. Oh, big brother, help me. They don't want to help us. They don't have our best interest at heart. Oh, here, what happened in North Carolina and in Maui, you can have a $700 check. Yeah, what an insult. That's enough to really piss off any parent that has children to feed and doesn't have a place to live anymore or anything other than whatever they could grab before they were going to be unalived by this. I don't know, guys. Let me see. So in my opinion, they're engineering us for an uprising so that they can take their iron thumb and push us down even farther. They'll destroy as much infrastructure as possible using these disasters, which everybody thinks is global warming. So they just accept it. Then what do? They corral us into probably smart cities. They'll rebuild it all into a little smart city. And then what do you think they're going to use the drones for? Yeah, they're already talking about curfews and all that. When we're under a state of emergency because of these weather phenomena, they have total control. I don't know if y'all know what it means to be under a state of emergency in the US, but it means that the federal government has control of all the roadways. They have control of pretty much all the property. We don't really own anything. They can seize you if you're in your car. They can take you, put you in a camp, say it's for your own good, say it's for your own safety. You cannot bring weapons. You cannot bring your phone. How are they going to make sure we stay in these places? Oh, look here. We built you a smart city. It's fine. You can never leave. Oh, and then those of us that are labeled as problematic, I'm sure they'll have a little special place for us. Really, we'll be under lockdown. And if you try to escape or you try to leave, they'll have a drone waiting for you. Just check out the World Health Organization, their plans for us. Like they want us eating bugs and owning nothing. Wake up, people. We got to wake up before it's too late. People need to set their differences aside and come together against a common enemy. Like, seriously. Because, time is running out. Hold on, let's see. If you try to search DEW and about the Maui fires, it's just like conspiracies. But then what were all the weird lasers? Why were there cats and dogs that were just burned where they stood? Why did Mountain Dew come up with, I'm sorry, but honestly, it's not a coincidence. It's not a coinky dink. Mountain Dew came up with the Maui burst right before all that happened, and it literally looks exactly like the scene that ended up playing out in Maui on the damn can. Let's look at it. It's all hidden in plain sight, and if you pay attention, they've been telling us everything that they're going to do for a long time now. Hunger Games? Bro, the Hunger Games, that's reality. That's real life. I've been talking about that all the time. That is life. That's what's happening while they're up there in the Capitol laughing at us as they subject us to the most horrible torment they can think of. I mean, I know it's all pre-planned because there are people who have broken, people like myself that also break down the symbolism and, know what it all means, and you can see the writing on the freaking wall. Like, no joke. Why? No. What is this doing? Can we hide? No. Yeah, I did a whole video breakdown on that Mountain Dew can. Mountain Dew, Maui burst into flames when they used a DEW, a dew on it. Someone tried to call me, they said I was having a psychosis, and I was like, no, you cannot gaslight me enough and prove to me, you cannot prove to me that they didn't warn us about all of this before it happened. Come on, it's all hidden in plain sight. The blue roofs, okay, the billionaires, the underground bunkers. It's great. Look at that. It looks exactly like what happened. And then these weird images that they would only show you of people just wearing blue and like a blue car here, a blue roof there. Like, people did deep dive on that blue situation. And yeah, let me tell you, all of this stuff is freaking connected. It is. See? And I mean, a lot of people, I mean, like millions of people were just like, there's no freaking way, especially people that were there. There's just no freaking way. Dogs and cats literally burned where they stood. Like something came down on top of them and just like roasted them. They can do that with the microwave technology. There's different types of dew technology as well. They've got microwaves. They have the high frequency lasers. They have, which are really damaging. Those things can take out, they can start a little fire. And there's people who have done heat mapping, like Dutch Sense. He's done heat mapping and looks at the disasters when they're happening, the fires, and you can see like little hot spots just happen all of a sudden on the ground. It'll be like a little round spot and it's black. It's like as hot as it can be. And then it'll disappear. And then another one will pop up over here and it'll disappear. And then another one over here. But what could cause something like that? People did a lot of tests after the Paradise fires as well. This one guy did a test where he took a piece of wood. I talked about this before. He wrapped around it metal, like a little metal thing. He stuck it in the microwave and he said, like, that's what happens to metal when a microwave hits it, right? When it's in the microwave, metal, it sparks, it creates fire, creates heat. It gets really hot, extremely hot, like in an unnatural kind of heat, right? And then when he took it out, guess what didn't burn though? The wood, only around the metal it burned, where the metal heated up. And what I mean by that, and what he meant to show, is there were poles that were made out of wood that where the metal plaques on them were, it burned right around the metal, but the whole pole that's wood didn't burn. Why? Why not? Because the wave that's being directed at it, it's heating up the metal, which is causing fires, because obviously if you're going to heat metal like that, it's going to cause like sparks to happen. So it's really not that hard to start a fire. Like, really, come on. And also with steering the storm, I mean, they've got it dialed in. Go ask China. Here, we'll look at it. They even admitted, remember when Dubai flooded, you guys? They admitted that was because of cloud seeding. That is weather modification. Like, what do we think that is? The wizards of weather. Here's CNN for anyone that like conspiracy theory. Why won't this go away? Okay, we don't need to see you anymore. There. Oh my God. So, China to expand weather modification program to cover area larger than India. Whoa. Okay. That's crazy, bro. Look, CNN, they're admitting it right there, right before your freaking very eyes. No, but we're not. You're conspiracy theorists. Don't shut up. Okay. And before, trust me, I've been learning so much about Palestine and everything, you guys, and how it's all connected now, and it all just makes so much sense. Like, It is so easy. Excuse me. It is so easy to mold and manipulate the minds of human beings. Like people play like putty into their hands and they have these departments called the CIA and everything dedicated, the Mossad, dedicated to the mind control of our populations, to keep us subdued, to keep us, under control, keep us happy, complacent. And yeah, I want to pull up something else too. Actually, let's see. CIA has movie department. I just do good old searching. We could probably utilize Chat GPT or something. I'll figure it out. Here we go on the CIA website. Hollywood and the Office of Strategic Services. Oh, how nice of you. Services. I like how they word things to make it seem not that bad. During the Second World War, many in Hollywood signed up to serve their country in the Office of Strategic Services. Oh, they did. It's almost like I've been saying, too, that there are actors and celebrities who are spies and maybe even assassins and things like that. During the Second World War, many in Hollywood signed up to serve their country in the Office of Strategic Services, OSS, America's first intelligence agency. Did you guys know that? First intelligence agency. Look at this, the movie department of the CIA. Oh, Hollywood is connected to the CIA. Imagine that. They've been using movies to glorify war criminals and make us think that they're like some kind of heroes going in and getting the bad guys, when really we've been the bad guys all along. Well, our government, not like people, but I feel like people who are, complacent are part of the freaking problem over here. How most people don't even know this. They will they will call you a conspiracy theorist, even though you can go on a government website like this one right here, CIA. By the way, I honestly challenge you guys to go play around on the CIA websites and see what you find and let me know. Because they've got all kinds of articles talking about all their shit. And I mean, even I've found things to say that what they're doing with CERN is like Stranger Things is real. They're like, it's a little different, but yeah, technically, it's like, okay, you're opening up portals that are like potentially opening, like you're opening up like doors to other dimensions, and like who knows what the fuck is coming through? Is that why we're living in some kind of alternate reality? It feels like on Earth. During the Second World, oh yeah, okay, so wait, here we go. America's first intelligence agency, including prolific Oscar-winning filmmaker John Ford and legendary Disney camera effects artist Bob Broughton. Together they created OS, training films, and documented OS activities in the field, pioneering the use of film and intelligence for generations to come. At that time, however, Hollywood studios were prohibited from mentioning OSS in films due to secrecy. Screenwriters did their best to keep those three little letters out of wartime scripts. On September 2nd, 1945, the Empire of Japan surrendered, ending World War II that same month. President Harry Truman, skeptical that the OSS was needed in the post-war government, signed Executive Order 9621, which disbanded the organization. Whatever. Okay, you can't convince me that doesn't still exist and happen. Oh, but don't worry, we stopped. We stopped using mind control in the movies and in Hollywood. We stopped using Hollywood for mind control. Trust us. We definitely did. I don't believe you. The heroics. See how look how they word things. The heroics. Y'all are literally over here admitting to mind controlling people through the use of the media, and you want to act like you're doing something good. It's so weird. Yeah, so there are literally actors that are a part of oh wow, OSS movie poster. That's crazy. I'm gonna save that. OSS starring Alan Ladd is the story of John Martin, who is arrested at the beginning of the film for attempting industrial espionage. Based on his knack for breaking and entering, Martin is able to avoid jail time and is instead turned over to the newly created OSS for training. Later, Martin is sent to France for his first assignment. Wow, they almost cast real-life heartthrob OSS officer Sterling Hayden. I mean, is he though? Hayden, however, was still serving in uniform at the time, so the role went to Ladd. OSS was released in theaters May 26, 1946, and the film was so successful that other studios were quick to jump on the OSS bandwagon, blah, blah, blah. So that's crazy. Okay, y'all don't believe me. Y'all think that our government ain't doing weird stuff to manipulate our thoughts? Then y'all's wrong, okay? So, there's the connections, all right? There's the connections. And I really do think it's all connected. I really think the Luigi thing, the insurance, like, I think they're setting us up. And I've been saying when Trump gets into office, I'm just feeling like psychically, guys, like the next thing around what's coming around the bend is probably martial law. Let's look at the Illuminati playing cards real quick. We're already primed for it. Like, oh, we've got the Supreme Court. I wonder if they have a TikTok card. That would make me laugh. Oh wow, New World Order, pew pew control, political correctness. These cards were made in the 90s, bro. Before like any of the stuff that happened. These cards predicted it. Look at that. Look at the Twin Towers, the charismatic leader, quarantine, please. Please. Hidden in plain sight. It's all right there. It's all right there. These cards definitely trip me out. Like, these things are so crazy. Look at this one. Let's see. Backlash. Okay. General disorder. What is that? AMA, black activists. Whoa, that would have been like the Black Lives Matter movement. Crazy. Epidemic, Pentagon, terrorist. Oops, TS nuke. New World Order, Law and Order. Yeah, check it out. We got police brutality up in here. Boom, there's the martial law card. Yep. Yeah, so with Trump being in that deck and then also like martial law, look, and it's crazy because they've got a fence around the White House in that one, or the Capitol building, White House or Capitol building. But remember when the protests happened in DC, they straight up had fence around. It was looking like that, and they had I think they had the National Guard there too, I want to say. So they call them National Guard. It sounds less ominous, but to be honest, I didn't like the sound of when I screenshotted, well, actually, I recorded a video of a news, I think it was on Fox or something, or NBC, and they were giving updates, and they were just saying, like, yeah, we're under a state of emergency. They're under a state of emergency here. And I was like, oh, that's a red flag. And I was thinking, like, that gives them permission to enact martial law. And then they mentioned, the National Guard coming in, and I was like, ooh, also red flag, not good. And I'm like thinking, oh my God, they're going to displace all these people. People are going to be pissed off about the insurance. Like, we're going to end up with a lot of angry Americans on our hands. Are they forcing an uprising? It's really what I feel like all of this is kind of geared toward. But unfortunately, if like they keep hitting us from different sides, no one, even between, especially like working and everything, like we just don't even have time to really mobilize or do anything, So they're keeping us in a state of chaos, and it's really sad to see like what is happening with people right now just being neglected by their governments, and like the government just turning their back on, turning their back on their own people in their greatest time of need. It's crazy. Oh wow, that's footage of the Paradise Fire. Whoa, man, that thing was devastating. The Paradise Fire was really bad. I knew people who lost their homes in the Paradise Fire. And it's weird. I didn't see how it was all connected. I knew it was connected, but I didn't quite know until the Palestine piece fit the puzzle, man. The puzzle became complete when I learned about Palestine and Zionism and all of it. It was like boom, 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 boom. Everything clicked right into place. It's all connected, you guys. And everybody buckle up and brace yourselves because we have a fight ahead of us. We need to unify now more than ever, before it's too late. They already are out of control. The powers that be are already out of freaking control in every single way. They think they can get away with what they're doing. They think that they're above the law, but they're not above divine order. They're not. They will not have the last laugh one day. It's fine. You can destroy the earth, and then hopefully you'll stay here and you get to live here for all of eternity on your burned and destroyed, scorched earth while we all get to ascend and hopefully go to Jannah. So I guess that just about wraps it up, guys. I'm going to probably end the live right there. Thank you for joining. I just wanted to kind of hop on here and give some updates and also make some connections. Like I said, I hadn't used this software in a while, so it went really bumpy in the beginning. Hopefully I can edit out a little bit of that for the replay. Sorry for the sound. I guess I have to figure out how to get sound. It was never a thing before. It always just played the sound. So not really sure why it didn't, but I thank you guys for hanging out, and I'm going to stay. I have to go to work today, unfortunately, but I'm going to definitely stay. Here, let's see, actually, maybe. I guess it's pointless because we really can't hear. If you fly a drone, you'll be prosecuted. They're like, only we can fly the drones. You guys still, oh. Can you guys still not hear that? Kind of fire, a new fire erupts, apparently. All right, so there's our fire and evacuation zones. Wow, look at that. Wow. Wow. Wow, that's crazy. Saying that home is fully engulfed. They're still seeing. It looks like, honestly, it does look like apocalyptic, man. I'm not even kidding. It really does. For anyone that's living there in California, please stay safe, you guys. Get a bag packed. Be ready to go if you have to. You know, um, please, 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 please be prepared, because when this type of thing happens, it can definitely move quickly, right? And you don't always have time to prepare. Sometimes you just have to, get out with whatever you can grab, your family, just your pets. For me, it's like, what would I have bags packed in my truck at all times just in case I need to evacuate. I know what it's like with dealing with Palestinian people, like every single day, hearing their stories and knowing that, a lot of them have been displaced and have absolutely nothing. And I think about it sometimes and I'm like, I can't even imagine how horrible that would be. And the people of California are going through that now. So I keep a backpack, have a plan, be ready to go just in case you need to. And I will be praying for everyone. And I hope that this stops soon. So I love you guys. Thank you. Self-love is the best love. Take care of yourselves. Be safe if you can. And until next time, I'm the Spiritual Genie. Please like, share, subscribe if you love my vibe and want to become part of the tribe. We would love to have you. And I think that's it. Over and out.